Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect. Well, we're trying to help save an entire planet. Some Batarians have more or less taken control of this asteroid that was going to be used for mining, and they're turning it into a weapon of war. So we need to quickly go ahead and finish turning off some of these fusion torches, as that's what they're using to direct it into the planet, which would kill millions of innocents. So we're going to go ahead and finish that. So let's go ahead and see where we need to be. We've so far turned off 2 of the torches. We've found a couple other stations. We'll go ahead and make it to the next torch, and then we'll check in on the survey station just to see if any of the crew still are alive, and then we need to go ahead and make sure that we have swept the main facility so none of the suspects can escape. Because, let's be fair, this is remarkably evil what they're doing, and we need to make sure that they are held accountable. Alright, so off we go, onto the Mako as always. Yeah, and hopefully we'll find a fairly quick path to the fusion torch. Although I will say, this is one thing that this game gets right, is the fact that you get to enjoy the scale of the universe so frequently. It's just phenomenal. I love the awe and wonder that it brings. The fact that you get to realize just how big everything is and its impact on everything else. So very nice. Alright, looks like they've got some turrets up though, so we're going to need to go ahead and defend ourselves. Yeah, here we go. Are you ready to go to battle? Come on, drop your shields, or drop your... Alright, hang on a second, we're going to have to just deal with this the old-fashioned way. That'll do. Where's the other one? There's one off to the left. I would have thought that a few of the, I thought a few of these would have all come online at the same time, but I guess not. We'll quickly dodge a few of these shots. Let's go ahead and get a good shot there. Alright, and then the last one. Let's make sure that we've got this sorted out before we go further. Yep. Alright, nice. And, oh, you know what? We leveled up, and I think we even forgot about that. Oh, and the defense is automatically, we must have missed one. Here we go. There we are. Alright, so we've got a couple of level ups as well. That is good. We'll go ahead and we will spend those as soon as we hop out of the Mako. So, let's see what we can improve. We've got 8 points because we have been somewhat neglecting things. What to do? Let's go ahead and improve... maybe we go with the assault rifle. Let's max that out. That seems to be our weapon of choice. We'll also go ahead and... let's see, maybe we unlock a little bit of first aid, or even... oh, weapon damage. That's not bad with the assault training, and I believe... yeah, advanced adrenaline burst. Resets the cooldown on all your talents so they can be used immediately. That's not too bad. Either that, or maybe we go ahead and... oh, you know what? Immunity. Reduces health damage by 75%. Does not reduce damage to shields. I think that could be rather nice to have. Either that, or we go for advanced unity for improving our health. Improving the health of when we help up some of our team members. Although, you know what? Yeah, maybe we go into spectre training. Increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks. Maximum health, maximum accuracy. I think that's a very good choice there. So we'll pick that up. As for Garrus, let's go ahead and let's improve... Actually, you're the only one who's got first aid unlocked. Maybe we go ahead and boost that up a little bit. That should be fun. Let's also go ahead and improve your dampening to advanced. And then with the final 2 points, do we unlock first aid? Oh, actually, that's even better. Either that, or maybe we can go for a couple of points into Turian Agent, or you know what? Actually, let's go with the assault rifles. Yeah, we'll put 2 more points into that. That should be good. As for Tali, let's go ahead and make sure that she has, will improve, what do we call it? The sabotage. That should be good for decryption. And then with the other extra points, let's go with, hacking could be good. We've seen a couple of bots. And then, maybe resistance to tech and increase her shields. Yeah, you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll do that. Actually, no, we'll put 2 there and 1 into marksman. She isn't the strongest, so we want to make sure that she's got some good survivability. Alright, and that should be good. We also have some equipment. Lots of things there. We have a nice weapon, but we've got no mods. Let's go ahead and throw on some anti-personnel rounds. That should be good. So we'll install that, and then in the other space, let's go with an extra heatsink. Yeah, you know what? Heatsink is probably not a bad plan. Yeah, lets us fire a little bit more. Garrus will also go ahead and we'll give you our old rifle. And then let's also go with, say, hammerhead rounds. And then let's go with a combat sensor so you can see what you're needing to shoot at. Okay, that should be fine. And then Tali, because you're using pistols, we'll focus on that instead. We'll upgrade hers and give her some shield bypass. No, I think we'll go, let's go with hammerhead rounds. I think that's a pretty standard spot. And then let's go with another improved sighting. She hasn't got the same training with her pistols just yet, so we may as well make sure that she is accurate. But alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and we have quick saved. Let's go ahead and move on in. If you caught the last episode, that's something I probably needed to remember a little bit sooner. But either way, let's go ahead and clear out some of these enemies and see what we've got. Alright, we've got a couple of containments. Let's go ahead. Oh, they got some Baron. Let's step back and make sure that they don't set them on us. Alright, come on. Let's send one here and one there. Make sure that we've got the door covered. There we are. And then we should hopefully... Hang on a second. We've got another Varan out in the open. It's counted as a war beast. Okay, well, let's make sure we clear that out. We'll move forwards. Yep, unfortunate for the Batarian, sticking his arms out from behind cover. Again, cover, what is it? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get rid of this thing just so we don't get in trouble. Oh. We'll get that little war beast before it causes us trouble. And then... I'm not seeing anyone up top. But that doesn't mean that's not the case. Alright. Quickly now, let's deal with them. Alright, I think those level ups have certainly improved things. Alright, let's heal. There we go. That should be fine. I don't think that there's much else. Let's go ahead and head up. And we'll see what we can do. Shields are regenning. I don't suspect any more trouble, but you never know. Let's go ahead and open the door controls. Yeah, let's first of all disable the torch. That is obviously the priority. And that's that. And now we can go back and secure the crate. Let's override once more. Let's go. Okay, fine. We want... There we are. Straight run through. There we go. Shotgun, sniper rifle. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I think, though, we should be fairly good. So we'll let everybody keep what they've got. And then let's also double check.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Oh, they're willing to talk. Well, we'll keep our weapons drawn.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. you can still leave.
I don't think so. Balak would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Well, there we go. I guess someone got a promotion at work, and it saved us a little bit of effort ourselves. So you know what? I guess everybody wins. Well, except maybe Balak, of course. Let's go ahead and quickly decrypt this as well. Again, goods are always good. Extra sniper rifles, shotguns. Yeah, nothing too fancy, but it'll do. Let's quickly make our way back out of here, and hopefully we should be able to do so without too much hassle. That said though, I don't know whether Balak's personal guards will have decided to have stayed on or decided to leave. It's really anybody's guess, but I'm guessing they probably haven't left, as terminating their services may include their life, and I don't think that they're necessarily down for that. But either way, let's turn this Mako around and quickly head out to the last of the objectives. Let's see if we can save any of the engineers. Let's just see if any of them are still around. Alright. What have we got? Okay, so it's right near the edge. Any signs of... No, not too much. Okay. Let's see if anybody is still surviving. Hopefully that's the case, but you can never be sure. Oh, and it does look like it might be slightly unoccupied. Alright, what have we got? Hard decryption. Let's go ahead and begin the override. Come on, let's just wait for that circle to go through. And then... Oh. Let's go the other way around. And we failed. Okay, can we try that again? Oh, we get another shot. Okay, I would have sworn that we would have been forced to... There we are. We would have been forced to use Omnigel, but I guess not. Let's go ahead and take all. That should be fine. Let's pick up some extra Medigel and have a look at the logs. Survey Station 2 final entry logged by Chief Surveyor R. Montoya. Communications are down and there are non-corporate dropships landing near the main facility. There were flashes of light over the horizon. I can't be certain, but I guess it's heavy arms fire. As per emergency protocol, I'm arming the defense drones. I'm not waiting for my pickup. I'm going to investigate. Okay. Oh, and we're ambushed. Alright, well, good news for us. We have a, I would have thought the Mako would have been slightly better prepared for this. Let's aim a little bit better down sights. Huh. Well, we only lost our shielding and we didn't take too much damage, so I suppose... suppose that's a win. Let's just double check and pop out just in case. Yeah, no. That is everything. Alright. Well, you know what? It is what it is. Unfortunately, it looks like everyone has not made it through outside of those who are at the main facility. So let's go ahead and let's zoom over there and see if we can rescue anyone before any more of the Batarians execute more of the prisoners. Oh dear. Alright, well, looks like... Wait a second. Oh, the body of R. Montoya. Huh. I guess they have some kind of identification with them. Alright, let's see what's going on. Looks like he died from a single shot through his helmet, likely from a sniper. Whoever killed him didn't even bother to search his body. There's still equipment on his service pack. Huh, a biotic amp. Okay, well, we will take that. And I don't believe that either of our squad mates have biotics. We'll save it for Caden, either that or Rex, and we'll see how that all goes. Alright, so, where do we need to be? I'm gonna guess it's over this ridge. Oh, okay, we have enemies on the radar. Okay, defenses are up and running. Let's get ready to deal with this as quickly as we can. Hopefully we won't have too much trouble. Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, a couple of defenses alright. Alright, let's see what we can do. Come on now. Show yourselves. We want to be done with you quicker than the other. Alright, so let's go ahead and deal with that. Looks like they got some fancy stuff there on a moving track. That's not a bad plan for our defense. Oops, didn't quite preempt that quite right. So far so good though. And then where's this last one? Alright, let's keep on moving around. Where's the last one? Okay, stationary. Alright. Not too much damage taken. That is ideal. Alright. Let's quickly go ahead and see what is below. Alright, let's dive on in. Alright, let's also quick save again, just in case the worst should happen. It's rather empty. You know what? We'll take the aid station though. We'll pick up the grenades. Pull out a weapon because I see someone on the map. Oh! Defense drone. Okay, you clever little thing. Let's go ahead and deal with that. Let's go overload. Come on now. We're trying to do a lot of damage quickly if we can. We're going to go for a shields boost. Let's go ahead and get Garrus, to sabotage his weapon. Tali, let's go with some sabotage as well. Actually, we should have used her hacking if possible. Well, can't do much about that now. Alright, come on, let's take cover. Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, that's a good kill. Looks like we've got more Batarians. Let's go with an explosion or two. Whereabouts are they? Off to the right. Oh, upstairs. Alright. Well then, if they're upstairs, let's level the playing field. Alright, we'll level up. Oop. And that's not ideal. Let's go ahead and use overkill to... Oh no, overkill does not actually work. We need another Omni Gel, but again, that's kind of locked out right now. Whereabouts are we aiming? Let's go maybe off to the... Yeah, let's head over here.
Patching you up.
Come on, gun. You know what? Oh, that hurt. Okay. I forgot that we have melee. We should definitely use that. That's probably not a bad plan. Either that or we need to definitely make sure that we switch weapons. Alright, let's just double check. Oh, Tali, let's go back to the pistol there. We want you to be comfortable with what weapons you're holding. Alright, one more time. Let's go ahead and quickly move on up. Where is the drone? Oh no, we can't quite see it. Alright, there we have it. Well, let's go ahead and use Tali's AI hacking. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that should be all good. And then let's just move on. Alright, that should be all good. Defense drone will back on up. Let's deal with the shock trooper. Whoop. You over there. Let's go ahead and get Garrus to sabotage. And then let's aim on against him. Alright, that should be good. Let's go ahead and quickly move back up. Let's take position. Oh, whereabouts do we need to go? Alright, you know what? I'm going to switch over to a sniper rifle. I think that's going to be the best plan. Let's see if we can take care of this thing at range. These things have a decent amount of shields, but it looks like we got enough. Where's the other enemies? Yeah, headshot. That'll do it. Alright, and where are the rest of our foes? Oh. Some are down here. Let's go ahead and deal with them. Let's go ahead and aim. Oop. That hurts a little bit. Let's go ahead and heal up. Looks like they got a few of their abilities. Alright, come on. Take cover. And let's go ahead and use that AI hacking. It's almost ready. Alright then, fine. Let's go ahead and sabotage both of these. Let's go with a bit of overkill there. And then... yeah, that'll just have to do. Let's switch out our weapons so we can at least do damage. Oh. You want to try some funny business? That's all entirely your choice, but I don't think it'll work. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Let's go rid of that defense drone. Those things are more annoying than anything. Torque controlled bursts. Alright, let's swap back to different weapons. That is not ideal. Whoops. Let's go ahead and... let's switch our weapon back. Again, we need to make sure... oh, apparently we're clipping. Oh. Grenade. Melee will do. Come on. Taking cover. Come on. Alright. Let's heal everybody up. Oh, and I need my shields back up again. That seems good. And then let's go for an overkill. Alright. Good, good, good. We're clearing things up. I don't think that there's too many of them left. Let's go ahead and quickly sprint across. We'll try and separate ourselves. That defense drone. That would be why we're having so much trouble. I really dislike those things. Let's go ahead and hack that thing. And then over there, let's go ahead and focus. Oh no, we can't get any sensors on him. Ah well, it is what it is. And it looks like they do not appreciate having their drones turned on them. Alright, let's hit that Batarian shock trooper. We'll deal with you as well. Where are the others? Okay, let's go ahead and I think what we can do is we can snipe out the remaining ones. Yep, headshot there's pretty good, and almost enough. Alright, where's this last fellow? Alright, back to the assault rifle, I guess. Or maybe it's a bug? Oh, here we are. Oh, you know what? A single enemy by himself. Not
You
so.
humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the Council.
I don't answer to the Council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
Well, you know what? I was kind of hoping that as we talked, we might be able to have our friends sorted out, but you know what? We're gonna let him go and save the hostages. I suppose we can always chase him down another day.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe, but I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Alright, so, looks like we've got to defuse a few things. Alright, well, oh, it looks like we're still in combat. That is not ideal. We cannot activate that yet. Hang on a second. Is that above or below us? Hang on a second, I'm not sure. Hang on, racing up. Can we, dismount? Yeah, okay, demolition charge, there we are. Alright, let's go ahead and start demolishing the demolition charge. That's one. Let's go ahead and pick up some extra aid. Let's, oh, I don't think we can quick save. Alright, 2 more bombs remain. Let's quickly zip our way back over here. Alright, defense drone. Let's go ahead and Tali, you can use your AI hacking. Garrus, let's go ahead and you can just go ahead and, you know what? Do whatever you wish. I don't think I really mind too much. Alright, we got that one in front of us. That's all good. Let's see if we can go ahead and maybe do a double overload. Alright, so that's not bad. Actually, you know what? I think we have a level up as well, so we shouldn't ignore that. Alright, now we're just going to quickly run down here and make sure we get that bomb. Come on now. It's not too hard for us to get. Let's go ahead and disable. There we have it, and there's one more up on the other side. Let's avoid that containment cell. And then hopefully we should be... Oh, good. Can we get up here? Ah, it's above us. Alright, fine. Let's go with this for now, and then... Let's go ahead and... Hang on a second. Let's just... Can we go ahead and aim... those there? Yeah, alright, so that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and sabotage and overkill. Alright, Alright, and now we need to run back up and get to the other side. We've got 1 minute left. We should be alright. Come on. It's only shots at distance. We should be fairly safe. Probability that they're going to focus on us, fairly minimal. Alright, and there we go. Disarm the charge. Let's go ahead and... whoopsie daisies. I keep on forgetting that I can use my keyboard. Alright, but either way, all demolition charges have been deactivated. Release the scientists in the lower level.
He left. Is that all right?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical, but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Miss Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not gonna sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow and the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide, but eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours? I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's an Omni tool compared to that? Take it, with my blessing. I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
I found 2 of them. They didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the last is still out there. Could you please keep looking?
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Okay, well, that's a very nice Omni tool. We'll go ahead and we'll take that. Yeah, let's have a chat to the scientists. Let's release the hostages. Looks like that bomb also, when we deactivated it, there was no more of those security controls.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Alright, so apparently we must have missed one of the bodies. I'm thinking maybe when I reloaded the game, we may have accidentally missed the first body in the original location that we found.
Thank you so much. I thought we were all dead.
Thank you
Alright,
again,
so there's not much
Commander.
for us to really do here,
You've
I
done
think.
more than you know.
Yeah, I think that's about everything. Let's just double check the rest of these quarters. That should be
Why now? What do the
everything.
Batarians want?
Alright, so let's go ahead and have a look at our journal. So, one missing engineer. Found the body of Mendel. One missing one. Okay, that seems a little bit odd. I thought... Montoya. I thought we had already collected that. Okay, that is a little bit odd. Maybe we can go ahead and see where we can talk to, who is it? Can we change... Okay, it looks like we're just going to have to go downstairs. We'll see if that pops up on the map at all to be able to chat to the other scientist or the lead engineer. I would have thought that we were able to deal with that. Let's go ahead and head down. Oh no, that's a prison cell. We just came from there before. To the upper levels. Yeah, back to the entrance. Okay, let's just go ahead and we'll head back there. It doesn't seem like there's really too much for us to do. Yeah, okay, there he is. Simon, that's the fellow. We'll have a chat with him.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
I found 2 of them.
Okay, so
Take care of yourself.
Be well,
that
Shepard.
is that. I guess we did miss one of them. Let's quickly go ahead and return to the surface. You know what? We know roughly where they are, so it shouldn't be too bad. We need to go ahead and... Where is it? Body of Montoya. Yep, we found that at Survey 2. We found... Survey Station 1 and Survey Station 2. I'm guessing we missed one at Survey Station 3? That would be my guess. But you know what? We'll quickly go ahead and swing back this direction. And... Oh, actually, it's still a... Hang on, it's still a point of interest on the map. Hang on a second. Main facility, let's see. Plot. Yeah, it still says that he's there. Let's go ahead and... I'm not 100% sure where he is gone. You know what? Just give me 1 second here and I'll quickly run through and I'll see if I missed him inside, and that way I'm not wasting your time as well. Okay, so turns out he was not in the building. We've had to do a little bit of driving as in the Mako, but we have finally found him. The body of Hames looks like severe burns and shows of major concussive trauma. Apparently the explosion killed her instantly. Okay, so that's what we wanted.
Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Ouch. What a way to go. Alright, but I guess it could have been a whole stack worse. So yes, either way, that was where we were. We'll quickly go ahead and we will drop that off. But again, as time is somewhat precious, I think what we'll do is I will drive along and I will let you see the conclusion to this, as you probably don't need to see me driving halfway across an asteroid. So I'll see you on the other side. Alright, well, you know what? I was on my way back to the main base, but right before I got there, I have found a nice little question mark popping up onto our minimap. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly check this out. Who knows, maybe there's some extra information that we don't know of. Yeah, that could be rather handy. I can't believe we didn't see this before, but you never know, it could be useful. Looks like there's fuel tanks. Another aid station. More station logs? Huh. Computer lists a complete cargo manifest of the containers outside. Mostly uninteresting excavation equipment. Explosives moved to grid. Huh. Okay, well... There's an explosives cache? Hang on a second, that could be rather good. Okay, it could be really good or it could be really bad. Let's go ahead and quickly investigate. It's already more or less near us. So I guess... Oh, wait a second. I think that's up over there. Yeah, alright, let's quickly swing around this way.
Warning. Approaching operational boundary limits. Recall imminent.
Yep, recall is imminent, I'm sure, but we are fine. What is it? Is it on the other side down there? Or is it on top of the mountain? Because I would kind of assume that, you know, you'd probably want to keep it relatively secluded. But who knows, maybe if we could find a nice grenade upgrade, or, I don't know, maybe even like some specialized armor, that could also be good. Yeah, there we are. Alright, nice and hidden. Very clever. Let's go ahead and hop out and see what we can find. Grenade storage? Wow. Alright. Not going to complain about an extra 16 grenades. That's remarkably nice. Alright, so now what we need to do is make it to the main base. That should be okay. That way we can at least give Simon a little bit of solace knowing what has happened to his people and not having to try and traverse all of this, because it doesn't look like they have a Mako, and well, let's be perfectly honest, you're not exactly going to want to walk and try and traverse all of this on foot. Even if it does have minimal gravity, I could only imagine just how much effort it would require, and the amount of oxygen you would go through would be substantial. Even with all of the nice little bonuses of ESO, Element 0 and whatever else, yeah, it's probably easier said than done, even in this age. But either way, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and let him know, and who knows, that should be about all we need. So let's go ahead and hop on out. Let's jump on in and say goodbye to Simon, and let him say goodbye to his people.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh, I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Alright, well, you know what, that's a pretty good spot for today, but before I forget, we will go ahead and upgrade our squad. We'll chuck in another point into Charm, and we will then focus on Advance Unity. Yeah, increases our accuracy and other things as well, that should be fine. And then maybe we also go for the Adrenaline Burst. Yeah, let's work our way up through that. Garrus, we'll give you another point into your assault rifles, and let's see, explosion damage, let's max that out, and then we'll go with a point into sniper rifles. I think that seems like a good plan. And as for Tali, let's put in a couple of points to restore shield capacity by 270. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah. Vehicle repair? That could be handy. We'll put in a few more points into that. In fact, you know what, we may as well max it out. And then we'll chuck in an extra point to your shields as well. I think that's a good spot. But either way, we'll go ahead and we will return to the Normandy in the next one and see where we need to travel from here. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.